You know, if you had half a brain, you'd be half-wit. Right now, you're a nitwit.
Oh, you're very clever.
Herb Marion is good at insults. He's also good at taking money from people desperate for work. Marion owns Urban Dynamics Career and Employment Services in Manhattan. The company lures people in with ads for security guard jobs.
You do not have a license as an employment agency.
We're not an employment agency.
Well, why are you advertising jobs?
I am not advertising jobs.
What do you call these ads?
The Craigslist ads say corporate workers needed now. Male, female needed for front desk attendants. Up to $17 an hour. Start ASAP. No experience required.
I'm desperate. I need a job. Because I've been looking everywhere.
I'm really trying to get a job in order to start paying loans.
But when Anna Duarte from Queens and Gina Amponsa from Brooklyn went to Urban Dynamics' office on 42nd and 5th to interview for the advertised jobs, they found out there's a catch.
Okay, at an interview, I was told I was going to get a job. But first, I had to pay some fees.
Fees? There's no mention of fees in the ads. Only at the interview are people told you first have to pay for security guard training.
You have to do at least the basics, the training, the 8-hour pre-assessment course, which starts the licensing process.
Our undercover producer was told he also needed a fire guard course and a 16-hour training.
The total training for that with books and everything is $398.
$398? But the ads say willing to train the right person.
Why don't you put down people have to pay to get trained?
Anyone who's got half a brain, which you don't, would know that.
Willing to train the right person seems to me that you're going to pay for my training. Lots of companies train people free.
If that's the way you interpret it, I feel sorry for you. Where'd you go to school? Idiot University?
Many people pay Urban Dynamics anywhere from $400 to more than $1,000 for the training because they're told they will get a job afterward.
They told me right after I was done with my classes, I was going to start working.
Anna paid $438 because this Urban Dynamics employee assured her.
Job placement is guaranteed to each and every one that comes here.
This other employee said jobs are available right now.
I have Staten Island and Long Island, which they definitely looking for guards if you're interested in that by the time your training is done.
But after completing the training, many people complain that instead of a job, all they get are the names of security guard companies and employment agencies.
Companies call us and say they need 10 people, 15 people, 20 people. That's what we do. We train the people and then send them out.
But Anna and Gina were sent to security guard companies that had no jobs available. At Defender Security in Queens, Anna filled out an employment application. There wasn't even an interview.
You're not sure if they're hiring?
Well, we give in the applications to Human Resources.
Gina was sent to McLean Security in Manhattan along with 10 other people from her training class.
We was told that they're not hiring.
Both McLean and Defender Security tell Fox 5 they never called Urban Dynamics requesting security guards and have no affiliation with the training school. So what exactly are the jobs Urban Dynamics advertises?
Well-known organization in need of new front desk staff. What organization? Tell me. It's your ad.
That's right.
What organization?
Sir, I'm not the job developer.
Oh, okay. You're just the boss. What jobs are needed now?
You're asking the same stupid question.
Because you haven't given me an answer.
Yes, I have.
What are the jobs needed now?
If a company calls us...
What company? You don't have a job, do you, right now?
Yes, I do.
Well, tell me who.
Come down and I'll place you. You a security guard?
No, I'm not a security guard because I'm not going to pay you $400.
Marion said Urban Dynamics had contracts with security guard companies.
We just sent 50 people up for the U.S. Open yesterday. We've got a contract with them.
But that's a lie. A supervisor for the security guard company at the U.S. Open says there is no contract with Urban Dynamics and no guards had been interviewed yet. We've also learned Urban Dynamics is under investigation by the Consumer Affairs Department and has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau.
What about your F rating with the Better Business Bureau?
You're talking about a great organization.
Right now, I can't get my money back, and they're not helping me get a job, so I don't know what to do.
When a person has been told a lie, I refund the money.
But watch the incredible runaround Gina gets when she returns to Urban Dynamics to ask for a refund. First, she speaks with Mr. Evans, the man who had signed her up.
I didn't get what I was promised as far as the job placement.
Who placed you, Mr. D or Ms. Nelson?
Mr. D.
I don't think Mr. D is really good at placing individuals.
Evans then walks her into Herb Marion's office, who listens to her complaint and says,
Take her into Miss Nelson and tell Nelson to take care of her.
but Miss Nelson, instead of taking care of her, totally blows Gina off.
Who did you have the first time he came in?
Yeah, he
Mr. D.
from the
So
terrorist.
that's who you should be seeing. I don't know why they keep doing it.
So Nelson then walks her to Mr. D, who tells her forget about a refund.
The job placement is not happening.
Job placement says it's your job. It's your job to get a job. You didn't read this?
The disclaimer at the bottom of the contract says obtaining the actual job is the client's responsibility. But what about that guarantee?
Job placement is guaranteed to each and every one that comes here.
Job placement is guaranteed.
Yes, we guarantee job placement assistance. Read the agreement.
What does that mean, job placement?
It means we will work with you until you are hired.
Well, that might be years.
I want my money back. I want my money back. That's what I want, because I know the job is not going to happen.
So into our Fox 5 Hall of Shame, we induct Urban Dynamics Career and Employment Service and owner Herbert Marion for using misleading job ads and phony promises to take money from desperate job seekers. Marion says about 90 people a week sign up for the training. He gave us a list of 39 graduates he says he's helped get security guard jobs. We called each one. Most didn't return our calls. Of those that did, some say they have not found jobs. Even the 10 that have complain it was only part-time work and paid a lot less than it says in the Urban Dynamics ads. Marion says since our confrontation, he has changed the company's advertising and fired 10 employees for making misleading statements. If you've got a story idea for us, go to our website, myfoxny.com, click on the Shame tab at the top of the page, or call us at 1-877-TEL-FOX-5. I'm Arnold Diaz, Fox 5 News.
Stay connected with myfoxny.com mobile. Download the iPhone app or text Fox 5 to 46988 for other devices. Local news, weather, and traffic on the go with myfoxny.com mobile.